Hi, hello, how are you? I'm gonna be playing Factorio. I haven't uploaded in a while, and that's because you smell. I'm just gonna do it peaceful. I can't be bothered dealing with these guys, the oversized ants. Where do we spawn? I think, do we spawn here? Where do we spawn? I'm assuming it's here or around here. But I'm gonna be attempting to make a main bus. I don't actually really know how to. So this will be like attempt 100, and I know you need like 4 main resources on a big belt. Half of this stuff I'm probably just gonna skip over. There's no point in watching me starting because everyone's done it. It's boring. Who the fuck wants to watch someone do this? I'm basically just starting on my own mine. I'm also just trying to fill in the no noise in this part because it's just me making weird fucking sounds with my body. I feel like none of these rocks actually give any coal anymore. Just filling in more, and like no noise. I'm basically just sorting out my settings on OBS so I don't have shitty quality mic, putting in noise suppression, and I'm also just mining rocks. I don't know what else to say here. It's kind of just normal Factorio stuff, you know. Anyway, I'm back. But yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna take to really bring out, mainly because of the fact that yeah, I haven't edited in a while. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with the YouTube channel. I want to do a mixture of things, but I don't know if I'll be able to do all of that. Mining some trees, for power poles and stuff like that. Fuel. Mainly fuel, because I'm finally fueling up my, iron ore stuff. And I also had an excuse for me not uploading, but, you know, I don't want to hear that. It's boring. Anyway, here's me again. Alright, we can get a coal snake going now. Finally got the coal snake going. Sorting out some more fuel stuff for the iron mine, and then I finally placed down my copper mine, get that going so I can research green circuits. I don't really know what else to say here. As always, water is further out. That's honestly not that far though. That's good. That is good. Finally placed a pump down for when we have power sorted. I really don't know what to say in these long parts of stuff, I'm just editing over it. Finally placed some more iron ore miners and copper mining shit. Mine some more stone for, you know, when we need to expand the area, as well as just having resources for stone furnaces, you know, as you do. And that's pretty much it. We'll make this snake a bit bigger now. Don't really need to, but whatever. Made the coal snake a bit bigger, as I said, well, past me. And then I ended up, I think I just waited until I researched red science. Didn't really know what to do. I was also really happy about it, as you could tell. Sick, we did it. For now, I decided to queue up some research for when we had red science, because I wanted to wait until we had the right amount of flasks to complete all three researches, and then, you know, do the usual stuff where I just grab all the resources to make the flasks. And I eventually placed down a boiler and 2 engines, or steam engines, to kind of start off on the power. And I think I also expanded the iron mining, just so we can, because I needed more of that for the red sciences. Oh, so my computer made a funny sound. But yeah, also placed down the research dome. There's nothing really I could say here. I've also sped it up to 8 times to not make it as lengthy. But yeah, it's already lengthy as fuck. I should be setting up my smelting area. I think it had like 20 furnaces. After figuring out what I wanted to do with the smelting, I was wandering around for a little bit while I waited for the red science to be made, and then I finally started researching. There we go. I basically just waited until the research was done. You know, doing the normal stuff, refilling up my miners and furnaces, and then I finally finished researching. Yay, automation. Oh my god. It's now at 20 times speed. I was just waiting for the research to be done. While I was waiting, I was literally just watching YouTube and maintaining the base. You know, your normal Factorio stuff as you start out. And production stuff. And so I basically waited for all the stuff I wanted to be built. So I was just, once again, watching YouTube and just waiting around, maintaining the base and stuff. Is that nice and warm? You nice and warm there? I was talking to my cat when that happened. I kind of forgot I was talking to my cats while I was doing this, because I was, I don't know, thinking. Speaking of which, I was pretty much just trying to think of how I wanted my electric miners to be sorted. I was also trying to make it so then the minerals were just all stacked nicely on the belt. Finally expanded my power as well. That's not too bad. Maybe if I just went... Maybe I'll just put it on the other side for now. Whilst trying to figure out how I wanted everything set up, I replaced one of the miners because they ran out of resources apparently, and then I also added some electric miners to my coal deposit, not deposit, coal area. Yeah. So, what I was originally planning on doing is having... Once I figured out how I wanted everything sorted, I ended up chucking the inputs in. Obviously you got the iron ore on the outside and the coal on the inside. Ran out of resources, so I just set up 2 little smelters for iron plates. Because, you know, everything uses fucking iron. I eventually built the smelter array, and then I also ended up expanding the power since we ran out at some stage. I don't know when. But we ran out, and then I added a boiler and 2 more steam engines, and that was pretty much that part done. There we go. Automated. As you can see, I'm adding more miners to the coal patch, and I've kind of just redid the design of it. Mainly because it wouldn't really go well. Going around, or it wouldn't look great going around the copper patch. Goddamn, a lot of C worded materials. I eventually get the a transporter belt, sending coal up towards the boilers and the steam engines to keep the power going. And here I'm basically just making more resources for the another smelting area that I'm going to do. I think I kind of just sit here and think, or I'm eating, I can't remember. I did eat during this video because I was hungry. Basically just waiting for the materials to be made, and I eventually make a blueprint to make it easier. As you see, I kind of finally sort out the inputs and how I want it all designed. Obviously, now I'm making the blueprint of the smelter. Can't place it because of the structures already placed in. pretty much placed all the furnaces down. I'm placing all the power lines to make it, you know, powered up. Kind of wanted to wait for for me to build all the smelting arrays before I go and hook it all up to make it look nice, but I ended up screwing that up anyway. Just waiting for all the materials to be made before I start going at it again. It does take me a bit since I don't have everything automated yet. This is just the start of it. Now I do end it in a couple of minutes here, just for the fact that, you know, it took me a while to get to this point. And yeah, I start sorting out the inputs of the the third and fourth smelting area. Kind of starts smelting automatically since I started putting more of the inputs in. Finish up on that fourth smelting area. I think I ran out of stone there to make more furnaces. And I moved that mine because I had no resources. Collecting more stone for furnaces. I think I ran out. Then I'm waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for. No idea, probably could have just cut this part out, but you know, it's part of the end of the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I add another blueprint for the copper for when I get on next, which would be in the next video. I think I only wanted to make one. But yeah, that's it. But anyway, have fun, bye.